Hello world, hello. Wow, it's been a week and a few days, 2 days probably, since I did the last TherapistMAG 011. I decided to do a weekly muse, something that just comes up to my mind. Right, I'm a therapist, so I work with people, and I also know the kind of things that can get on people's minds and the kind of things that people can do or should do and stuff like that. There are different things going on. Yeah, my name is Abanga, and I'm a psychotherapist, motivational speaker, inspirational author, so many things in one, and that's just okay to be so. So yes, that's what I want to talk about. Owning your truth, living your truth, the truth you have to birth, like to give birth to the truth. Be you male or female, everybody can give birth to the truth. Everybody should endeavor to give birth to the truth, their own truth, right? What is your truth? Are you living your truth? Have you given birth to your truth? We are born not knowing our truth because we are babies. We are dependent on those people, and they tell us what our truth is or what it should be. They direct us. They choose practically everything for us, our school, where we worship, or which faith we will even have, or religion, or the clothes we will wear, the food we will eat, everything. And some people even grow up in homes where they're not to talk. They used to say children are to be seen and not heard. And tomorrow those children will become adults. What do they know? Because nobody heard anything from them. Nobody listened to them. Nobody helped them to express themselves, to know what is their truth. And then, they get into relationships and situations in life, and they act out the way they act out. I've been rereading Iyala's piece from Broken Pieces, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this woman has come a long way, a long way to owning her truth. And she is still owning it, still discovering it, and still owning it and loving it and sharing it. And that's the kind of woman I'm growing into, and I'm becoming, and I'm just loving. That's why I learn a lot from these people, Oprah's masterclass and all of those. That's me. That's where I am now. And that's my truth. I'm not going to stoop low. I'm not going to stifle myself. I'm not going to try to be what I am not, because it's going to affect my mental health, right? When you live a fake life, when like Iyala said, she used to think she was not good enough. That was her own lie, And so she used to think she just has to keep doing more and keep earning more and keep being more, but the wrong way, And it would never bring her happiness. She'll be miserable. The world was acclaiming, but deep within, no. And then, she was with somebody. They were having like north, south, and yet she kept thinking that was the only person she could be with, and whatever. I mean, it's something. If you can find that book, go get it. Or you can watch some of her vlogs, although I don't think that the vlogs take you back to that Iyala in those books. So it would be a good thing if you can get that one. So this is it, right? What is your truth? Are you scared of your truth? Let me be honest. Some people might have a different sexuality than what they were born with, or what the world thinks that they should be having, and they cannot live that because either it's a crime in the country where they are, or they are like, hey, I'll be crucified by my family, I will be chastised, my life is in jeopardy, so let me better pretend. Some are even on the pulpit preaching, talking against the same thing that they are living in, behind the closet, behind the blinds and stuff like that. Why do you do that to yourself, right? There's so much truth. I'm an introvert. Somebody might be an introvert. I'm an ambivert. It took me a while to realize that I am in the middle of extrovert and introvert. But I grew up being extrovert, and the more people clap for me in my extroversion, the more I only wanted to be an extrovert, or the more I would stifle the introvert in me. And that cost me a lot. And then at some point you come to realize, hey, all those people clapping like that, they're just clapping, but it's not like that with you, Once you just hit small rock bottom, you will not even see 5. So you better take some time to yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and be able to say, this is one person I can, this is two people, this is three people. That's good enough. You don't need a crowd. So that was my truth. And I had to own it. This morning, actually, another truth I am owning and not apologizing for being that anymore is being a romantic person. Yeah, some people, you might think that, oh, that's so funny. Maybe you're a romantic person too, or maybe you think it's being overrated. What is that? Why should people be romantic? What is it with the holding hands? I remember how Meghan Markle was chastised. Oh, she loved PDA, physical display of affection. They don't do that in the royal household. What is all that kissing and holding hands and looking into each other's eyes and all of those things? Oh my goodness. Doesn't see she, William, and that is Katie or Kate and stuff. Oh no, we have to live up to the standards of the royal family. Like all these diplomatic people, you have to stand like that to take pictures. You have to dress like that. You have to do that. You have to do that. Okay, is that your truth? Or is it just like part of your job? So you know that after the thing, I'm out of that, like, must I wear a suit to do a live video? Must I sit in certain place? Why can't I do it in my crop? Why can't I do it after sports? Why can't I do it on the way? Why? So my truth is I am freedom and love, and I want to live a free and a lovely life. So if it's with somebody, if it's with nobody, with myself and my kids and stuff, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep loving me. I'm my priority this year, actually. That's my truth, another truth. It's been long overdue, Mark. You were not your priority. You started realizing that in 2018, gradually into 2019, gradually into 2020, COVID came and shook you up. But now 2021, you are your priority number one. Like, nobody will have the permission to even make me think for once that I should cry for them or for that relationship or all of that. That's my truth. And if I did not sit down, look at myself in the mirror or put out those journals and do what Inyela calls inventory and autopsy and all of that, man, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't even be enjoying this spiritual retreat I'm doing. Was 14 days. To be for 14 days, I'm on day 11, and I'm fasting from a lot of things, including sex, and I'm cool. I'm like, you need to go sometimes into yourself, into your place, be it in your heart, be it in a center somewhere, wherever, and just do some of those reflections and be honest with yourself and write down what comes out of you. You cannot find the truth out there. Nobody can hold the mirror up to yourself like you can. And if you don't want to lose your mind, sometimes things start and then we ignore them or we pretend. Like Inyala said, she denial had been part of her family heritage for so long. Like, whatever is the problem, we don't talk about it. Even if you talk about it, nobody brings it up again. Nobody does anything about it. So that is it. Just bear it and move on and just do what people tell you to do and make people happy and they clap for you, and that's good. But she has come to realize that's not it. It doesn't work anymore. And she talks about boundaries, she talks about all of those things. It only happens when you have done this kind of work that we have been doing and that I have been doing and that I am on again right now, learning new things about myself and owning up to myself and all of those things. So if you are struggling with such a process, you are scared of the truth, or you don't even know your own truth, you want somebody to help you with some tools to do this kind of work, and some encouragement and some motivation to do this kind of work. Maybe therapy is for you. You need some professional help. I'm here. I work online and offline, and my rates are very affordable because the truth is that I'm in a country where people don't know the value of therapy like out there. And so that's that, right? So, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram. I'm on 2 weeks break, but I'm going to resume after this. My Facebook page, TherapistMAG. I think you can get me on WhatsApp directly through my website, www.mariabanga.com. So that's what I wanted to share. And by next week, I will be done with my retreat. I will be 42 and I will be living my best life ever. Okay, have a wonderful day, everybody, and God bless us all.